Someone's clearing their head, clearing their mind. Someone's taking a little time out here. It's a person who's been kind of pinned down by their thoughts, or they need a break, but they're clearing their mind. Someone's taking time for a little self-love. Perfect. And then we have this person, somebody stepping into power. So this is somebody who is taking time for self-care, possibly healing. But like I say, they're clearing their mind more than anything, I feel. Yeah, it's a person releasing blocks, anything that's holding them back. Yeah, this is internal, someone going through some sort of something internal. But this is also an energy that brings in change. So, very nice. It's a person coming in humble. Ooh, the Leo energy. Yeah, someone's about to be humble here. They're stepping into their power. And I also feel it's possible that if you are not this person, making time for self-love, clearing your head, and you're not the one stepping into power, I feel that we have a person here who actually has all the power. Because someone's being humbled here. Yeah, but they're going for it. Someone's just about to go for it here. So very nice. Some of you might even go for this, whatever this is, this person, this energy of this person coming in. But it's about letting go of something, releasing internal. Something has obviously ended. And I like that someone's taking a time out to clear their head. Okay, that's always a good sign that somebody is making a proper decision because of this. It's an energy of finding their inner balance. It's also an energy of being fair. It's a person who's going to be coming in right because they're going to take the lead here. Yeah, it's definitely a humble energy. Yeah, someone here has been kind of back and forth, procrastinating. You know, do they love me? Do they not? That kind of energy. Should I or shouldn't I? It's a little bit of an internal struggle. So this is someone who knows, okay, to take a little break here. Yeah, we got someone all up in their feels. I'm going to tell you, this is somebody who's feeling very emotional. Very, very emotional. Yeah. They're thinking things through, choosing their battles. See, someone here's been thinking things through. So someone definitely choosing their battles here. It's an energy of power. They're going to make a move here. This is somebody coming in, taking action to communicate. But this is somebody who's really thought this through. They've been back and forth in their head. Yeah. Wow. Someone's letting go of things that are blocking them. Yeah, so there's some trust issues that have been blocking this person. Okay, so there's been maybe some kind of mixed messages, mixed signals. Frustration. I'm seeing frustration more than anything here. Yeah, so this is someone it's all about clearing this all out first. Yeah, definitely an internal struggle. Somebody has struggles with trust issues, trusting this choice because they're going to go down this path. It's obvious here. Let's have a look at the person being humble. Who's being humble here? Who is this humble energy? So this is someone who's been assessing the situation. They're planning, preparing, hoping for the best, hoping for success. They're looking ahead. So this is someone who's been looking ahead. Kind of taking their time. Yeah, definitely some procrastinating. But their cup runneth over. You're about to receive some kind of communication because they've thought this through. This is a card of communicating. Someone's decisive. They're taking decisive action. Yeah. Mixed messages, mixed signals, definitely. It's all about clearing something up here. Yeah. And then we have, oh yeah, someone here can't stop thinking about someone. 8 of Swords. They're in their head. Back and forth. Should I or shouldn't I? Yeah, but they're just going to go for it. They're going to break through that fear. It's a bold energy. Somebody definitely has trust issues they need to release. Yeah. Some sort of mixed message or signals too. But I mean, the Knight of Stones is a person who kind of takes their time. It's not always like slow and steady wins the race. It's more like them assessing this and trying to take their time. But they can't stop thinking about this. And you can see this, should I or shouldn't I? Yeah. So someone needing to, there's going to be a breakthrough, because I feel this energy of just going for it. They're all of a sudden just going to go for it here. Tell me about the Two of Stones. Yeah, so something has ended here. Definitely, there's that energy, an ending. Yeah. So somebody who was indecisive, unable to make a decision, they were stuck in their head. There's something this person's seeing now they didn't see. Yeah, so someone breaking free from this. They're making a decision. You may not see this coming. Yeah, it's an energy of change. So somebody's changing here. It's a whole new cycle. It's someone learning to go with the flow. Yeah, learning to go with the flow here. Just seeing their feelings are flowing. I'm telling you, they're taking decisive action to communicate. Yeah, tell me about this Ace of Cups energy. Eight of Stones, putting in effort. This is someone who works a lot too. I feel they work, rinse and repeat. Yeah, this is someone who struggles a little bit here too. Like I say, it could be someone who's doing a lot of things, multitasking, but they're definitely going to communicate, because the Knight of Blades is a person, that's an energy of communication. Yeah, this is somebody who wants to put in effort. It's about making something a priority. Yeah, but they are someone who keeps doing the same thing over and over again. See, they're in their head, they can't stop thinking. They need to it's going to be a breakthrough, and that's what I feel, some kind of breakthrough here. Yeah, it's a person all in their feels. See how they feel? This is a person who also needs to be needed. Yeah, it's about putting in more effort, but they work a lot, juggling. See, it's about juggling work, their love life. It's how they feel, though. They're feeling, they're just like overwhelmed with emotion. They know they need to hurry up. They need to take decisive action. Yeah, the Star, everything they could ever want. This is somebody who didn't see something, now they see it. It's everything they could ever want. The Star, this is someone releasing things that no longer serve. All work, no play energy. Somebody who works a lot. Yeah, it's not serving them. But I feel this is also an energy of someone who really just needed to take care of something here. They need to, something they needed to do for self-care. Yeah, loving themselves first, taking care of themselves. But this is also someone who feels this path that they've been on here hasn't, it hasn't been in their best interest. So they're letting go of something here. I like the Star. See, they're looking at this. They're going to go for it. It's going to be what it's going to be. So it's about stepping into power. Their feelings are really powerful. Yeah, they definitely have trust issues. Yeah, some baggage possibly from the past they need to release. But it's also something that's been bothering them. Yeah, this is somebody who's got a lot of weight, a lot of responsibilities. But I'm going to tell you, this is somebody who I feel focuses so much on work. They don't focus on their love life. Now they're learning to go with the flow. It's time for change. See, this is someone who knows it's time for change. Yeah, they're ready to take a leap of faith. See, they're going to leave this behind and go down another path. And I could see it already. Yeah, it's time to take a risk. See, all work, no play. It's time to live in the moment. Somebody else got this reading, I think, on the singles. Maybe a couple, similar energies, but it's somebody who's reflecting on the past, leaving this path behind, going down a new path, letting go of baggage. They're just releasing anything that no longer serves. Could be material things, anything. Whatever it is, they need to let go. But I'm seeing somebody who works a lot. Yeah, it's time to live in the moment, live the dream. It's time for a new path. Yeah, I see travel. See, taking lessons learned, things calming down, a little time in between. So there's been some time in between. Somebody is now learning some lessons here about doing the same thing over and over again. It's time to live. Yeah. This person's going for it. I can see both people going for this. It's right here too on this card. Someone's feeling bold. It's going to be a breakthrough. It's about breaking free from a habit, a pattern, doing the same thing. Yeah. And then we have Four of Stones. Yeah, someone here has been stuck. This is someone who's been stuck, stubborn, whatever it may be. Yeah. focusing on one thing too much. And that's what someone does. They focus on work too much. See this person sitting with the camera looking at that bird. They're focusing on that bird, that one thing. And it's not in their best interest. It's not serving them. They're going to take a leap of faith. In fact, two people are here. Yeah. Whenever I see the star energy, it's mutual. The feelings are mutual. It's like two people feel the same. All work, no play. It's time to have some fun. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a little trip or travel, but someone here's definitely been keeping themselves stuck, focusing too much on one thing. Yeah, work is what I feel. Let's have a look at this Eight of Swords. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Yeah, someone's pride. Someone's coming in humble too. Someone's been humbled here. Because I feel we have someone who has all the power. And that's what I said, somebody who has the power. Okay? But this person needs to basically step into their own power, love themselves first, know their worth and value, and that's what I feel with this person. But this is two people going to do something together here. I can already see it. There's change coming. Lifestyle changes, the world, see, and the tables turn too, which is interesting. But yeah, it's all about focusing on one thing too much, trying to find more balance. Someone's pride's been getting in the way, planning, preparing, providing. Someone's hoping for the best, but that's a breakthrough. Someone's breaking free from a habit, a pattern. Could be lifestyle changes too, whatever it may be. Yeah. Tell me more about this, the Fool, this leap of faith. Yeah, we have a Queen of Swords. So this is an energy of someone here who speaks truth, wanting to know truth. It's often advice, someone giving someone advice. Somebody here is definitely seeing the bigger picture. But it looks as though for some of you, it's somebody who's leaving someone behind. Someone's about to maybe even take their own advice. This is someone just clearing the plate, clearing their desk. You know, that's what I feel, clearing things up. Yeah, there's some sort of something being learned here. Let's see a lot of Aquarius energy, which just doesn't have to be an Aquarius, but it's somebody who's in the energy of just releasing a habit, a pattern. It's time for change, you see? That's what it's all about. Yeah, someone who sees truth. Yeah, we have somebody who's walked away, sees time to go down this path searching for something new. It's no longer emotionally fulfilling. It's two people. The feelings are mutual. It's time for something new. Two people here, both taking a leap of faith, time to go down this path, letting go of pride. These are two people who take pride in the things they do. I can see it in their work. But this is two people who are going to provide for each other. You're going to give each other something you need. But both people kind of stuck, right? Stuck. Yeah, it's just a stagnant. It's just coming out of stagnation. Yeah, we have the Hierophant. See, it's all these things being learned. Schedules, routines, it's lifestyle changes. Boy, this is actually going to be a very, very beautiful change. Yeah, there's change coming. Look at that. Everything's just calm and peaceful, change for the better. But it's somebody here who definitely was in their head and was unable to make a decision, or they couldn't see something they now see. And I'm going to tell you, it's somebody who wants to see you. Can tell you that right now, or vice versa. But it has to do with schedules, routines, habits, and lifestyle. It's time to break free from a pattern. Someone who's stuck in a pattern. Yeah. But there's something being learned. It's about two people being on the same page. Yeah? We've got the birth of something new. See, every ending, releasing things. Someone's releasing things that are holding them back, keeping themselves stuck or single. Yeah. This is an energy of someone who's open. See, open to explore. See, exploring. Being open to explore something new. But it's just about going with the flow here. Yeah, this Empress this is often the birth of something new here. Yeah, a spark, an attraction, a passionate new beginning. Ooh, there's an attraction here. That's often what gets people going, right? Well, pride's being released, but it's about exploring. You're going to explore this. Two people are going to explore this connection. There's a connection. And I think the feelings are mutual. Yeah, now we have, there's the King of Swords. So this is two people seeing the bigger picture, both very wise. See, it's all about talking, communicating, listening. This is two people cutting, it's not cutting each other out or someone else out. This is more of an energy of cutting out bad habits and doing it together. A spark, attraction. Now, I mean, it could be just two people, a change of lifestyle, being more active. And this could be what brings two people together. But we have a King of Swords, Queen of Swords, two people who speak their truth. There's an attraction, this passionate new beginning. This is something worth exploring. Okay? But it's going to be what it's going to be. Just go with the flow. Just let it be. So there's no control. Nobody controls anything. You're just exploring this. Yeah, very nice. I wouldn't be surprised if taking a trip, travel, just doing things, having some fun. Even if it's just to break up that momentum, that routine. Because I feel there's just a lot of pattern and routine. Yeah, we got two people coming together here. I see a talk, conversation. See, being humble. Two people being humble. Yeah, there's definitely a humble. I mean, this is somebody all in their feels. Big time, being humble. This person's coming in humble. So I don't know what happened with this. It's somebody who definitely was pinned down by their thoughts. And I actually feel this is just an energy of taking a break too and just spending time together. But this is somebody who's been procrastinating, and I see juggling, maybe multiple jobs for some people. But that's coming to an end, and so would be procrastination. This is internal change too, but there's external stuff as well. Yeah. Two of Blades. Indecision, not seeing. Someone was a little hesitant about taking a step forward here. But someone who's now being humble, they're seeing something they didn't see before. So tell me more about this Star, because this is someone who maybe felt a situation wasn't in their best interest, or somebody. It's also sometimes a person who feels someone's just not interested in them. But it's like, what have you got to lose? That's what I feel. Yeah, there it is, the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody who works, focuses a lot on work, but this King of Pentacles is looking at this. Or this King of Cups is looking at this energy, putting in effort. See, this is somebody looking at someone, their lifestyle, they're learning about them, their history, their lifestyle, they want to know more. The only way to do that is to spend time. I wouldn't be surprised if someone reaches out and say, hey, do you want to come along? I'm taking a trip, because I see company, companionship. The Queen of Stones is often about company, companion. And we have a single person. Yeah, this is definitely a single energy. We've got an Empress here. Somebody very powerful. Somebody who's independent. They take care of themselves. But I see company and companionship. And just kind of go with the flow and explore this. I see maybe even taking a little trip and going someplace. Somebody was going alone. Now, some of you, if you are planning on going somewhere alone, where you're tired of just all work, no play, you might actually connect with this person. Or there could be somebody who knows someone here, maybe a mutual friend. Someone might be telling someone this, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's some mutual friends here. Maybe it's them that's planning something. There could be an invitation, because this person's all in their feels. It's somebody whose feelings are flowing, and that's why I feel, do they love me, do they not? Are the feelings mutual? So I wonder if they're talking to people here. Yeah, and then we have Temperance. See, this is an energy of a test, testing things out a little. That's why I feel just exploring this. Someone's taken a step back and they're seeing things differently. But it's time for something different. It's time for change. That's what it's all about. But it's about two people coming together and having a conversation. The humble energy is what I really get. Someone's pride was getting in the way. Should I or shouldn't I? Do they feel the same? Do they love me? Do they not? That kind of energy. And I wouldn't be surprised if both people have been doing this. Because it's almost like it's a mutual energy, but there's other people here. I feel there's some mutual friends. Somebody, could be mutual friends giving advice. See, about planning. Someone's planning something. Why don't you plan something, you know? I feel it's someone giving some advice. Why don't you plan something? Come together. You know, it's funny with the trip, travel. It's like somebody thinking of going alone, but it's almost like, have you ever heard of a singles cruise? For some reason that popped into my head where someone's thinking of doing that, but I also see two people doing this together. But I see a breakthrough and breaking free from old habits and patterns. Yeah, I see a house and a home. And we got a couple of home bodies here too. Queen of Pentacles, home, someone who lives alone. But I also see this strong financial foundation. Something to do with a home, trying something different. Yeah, someone's tired of being at home. That's what I feel. I think this offer is coming in. I mean, it could be just, hey, do you want to go someplace? It looks like a trip, travel. I mean, it could be close to home. But I do see exploring this. But someone's pride or ego. See, someone's coming in humble. They're being humbled because they're finding out some kind of truth. They're learning something. We have a person who's an empress. See, they're learning about this person. They're wanting to know. So, yeah, now we have a King of Wands. So someone who generally, when they want something, they go for it. See, it's an energy of someone coming in humble. But it has to do, it could be just an invitation to someone's home. It doesn't have to be a trip, but I do see that for some people. Someone was thinking of taking a trip alone. Now it's about company, companionship. The person taking a step back, seeing things from a whole different light, trying something different. It's a person who's very confident here too, but self-control, taming the beast. Yeah, it is. It's company, companionship. This is two people. It's going to be just kind of go with the flow, see what happens. There's change coming. This is really positive change. Because it's like all work, no play, for both people. It's time to take a leap of faith, time to go down this path, but it's the two people going to come together. This is a little test. This is testing the water. See, someone's reaching up. It's a little test. And I feel it's going to be very tempting. But this person's looking at the stars, their hopes, see, planning, preparing. They're feeling hopeful. They feel prepared. This is someone who feels ready. And financially, see, I'm prepared, a house, a home. Yeah, financial too. So tell me about this Eight of Vessels. Yeah, so somebody here was definitely feeling a little shy. This is a person who often keeps their feelings to them. See, somebody has trust issues. Someone giving mixed messages, mixed signals. And now someone's telling someone the truth. And it has to do with why. Maybe somebody walked away because somebody wasn't talking, communicating, or they didn't know what to say. This is someone who doesn't talk a lot. This is somebody who wasn't prepared. See, they weren't prepared. Now this person's grounded, prepared. And financially, emotionally as well. King of Cups. Someone's definitely emotionally mature, available. Someone's making schedules, routines, making sure they're available. See, prioritizing. This is a person who definitely longs for love. It's a crush. But it could be two people missing each other. I don't really feel there's two people who've come apart here, but it could be something that just hasn't gone anywhere. But it's a person who longs for love. See, it should be, this is somebody who releasing things that are blocking them. There's something blocking this person. See, blockages. Focusing on one thing too much, or just somebody who needs to let go of something. I don't know if it's a grudge or just being stuck. Somebody's being a stick in the mud. But it's about seeing things different, trying things different. Yeah, this is a person, there's definitely happiness here. You know, I'm going to tell you, it's blocked feelings, emotions, emotional blockages. Because somebody was holding on to something from the past, possibly. They're now letting it go because the sun is shining. This is about new. This is a new crush. This is something new. And it's also a whole new path. There's so much happiness and joy here. Yeah. This could be two people coming together, going down. See that we got the two fools here. Two people ready to take a risk. But this is also two people who have taken risks before. And it didn't go anywhere. That's what I feel. It's like it's something that's been brewing, but it hasn't gone anywhere. But this is two people going to come together and go down this path together. Yeah. Choosing a path. Yeah, this is also because of that Two of Swords. This is someone who feels maybe they missed an opportunity or they don't want to. It's saying don't miss this opportunity, because there's advice on both sides. Don't miss this opportunity. This is someone who feels prepared. The King of Stones is prepared. The Queen of Stones is prepared. Company, companionship. Enjoying each other's company, just going with the flow. But I'm seeing a home. So I don't know if it's a trip or travel or being comfortable at home. This is a person keeping it all in, though. It's the Four of Cups. This is often a person, I'm going to tell you, it's often a person who works a lot. They're exhausted and they don't feel like doing anything. That's what I feel like. They don't feel like doing anything or going anywhere. They're stuck in the mud. But this is all going to clear up because it's the start of something new. This is a whole new journey between two people. But I still feel like exploring this connection and doing something. But someone here feels they either missed an opportunity because it didn't go anywhere, because somebody was stuck, or it could be just two people set in their ways. But it's both people. We got a couple of homebodies. Yeah, so I feel there's some sort of choice here, but it's definitely a person, it's saying, there's advice here. Don't miss this opportunity. Yeah, there's people, and see people giving advice. Don't miss this opportunity. The King and Queen of Stones are often very connected to Earth. And it's funny because we got all these camping cards and stuff here. Could be. But I feel here it's more about these people talking. Getting together, some kind of good news. Yeah, don't miss this opportunity. This is somebody who either missed one and they're not going to miss that next opportunity, because this is someone who's crushing. I feel there was emotional blocks. Something blocking something here. I mean, it could be someone who blocked someone because they were exhausted. They needed time to clear their head. This is a person who often just not only clears their mind, but often is clearing things up, preparing. One more on the King of Stones and we'll wrap it up. What is this person's intentions? This is two people. You're either going to have a conversation and you're both going to speak your truth and be honest. It's about being real. Okay? It's also about being fair. But this is also about harmony between two people. You're each other's type. If you have a choice between two, if there is a choice between two for some of you, one of these is not like the other. One of these is more like your type. So there could be a choice. Life path choice. If you took a risk with someone and then they blocked you, or they were stubborn, stuck, or selfish, this other person isn't that way. They're more generous with feelings, emotions. So that could be a different kind of blockage here. Yeah. The Empress certainly doesn't give in. Okay? The Empress doesn't give in. The Empress doesn't budge or move until somebody makes some sort of commitment or some sort of an agreement. See, it's about agreeing to something, some kind of an agreement. It's one of these. It's an energy of choosing the one. Nothing compares, you see. Nothing compares. There could be someone who's dated a lot of people. They could be kind of looking back on the people they dated. Nothing compares to this Empress energy. So for those of you who comment when I see the comparison, which is a very common thing people do, if somebody compares you to someone else, don't look at it like, well, if I'm not the one they pick right away, you might find yourself single for a very long time. People do that. And sometimes people get indecisive, especially if they've had issues in the past. Somebody here has trust issues with people who play mind games and manipulate. So it's about being able to take a risk, to trust again, to trust in this path. But this is two people I feel going to do this together. But I still feel for some of you there's a choice. Yeah. Take a little pause, look at things from a whole different perspective. Someone here puts the shoe on the other foot. But if you've got a choice, one of these isn't like the other. Okay? And that's what, it's either they're doing this with you or vice versa. But this King of Stones is someone prepared, grounded, practical. Yeah, and it's about doing things together, someone who'll spend time. It's all about, this is somebody who just enjoys company and companionship. Okay? Now this could be a friend who wants something more. You might spend time, you may want more, so it's about going with the flow. But this person here wants company, companionship. They want to do things together. They want to spend time together. Somebody else is stick in the mud. They don't want to do anything. It could be, like I say, it's an energy of breaking free from a pattern, a habit, a lifestyle. There's a need for change. Getting out the outdoors, exploring things, just doing stuff, whatever it is the two of you agree upon. But somebody here won't cooperate or compromise. So it's a person who's set in their ways. They don't want to change. So somebody here may never change. And then one of these other people here, I feel, is more someone who cooperates and compromises. Yeah, someone who comes in right. There it is, the harmony. Where was that? Where was that card that I seen? There it is right there, the Libra energy. Harmony and balance, being fair. Somebody sees somebody as just right. If it's a person just in these energies, and you are that Empress, and they've dated a lot of people, nobody compares to you. I can tell you that right now. Because it's a person ready to take that step. They're ready to take the next step. It's about two people coming together, taking a leap together. Yeah. I do see being a little cautious, playing it safe. Someone who's cautious, they play it safe, but not afraid of a little bit of a risk. But the interesting thing is this. 9 of Cups, there's the cup. Some of you are going to get your cup filled. You're about to get something you want. If you've wanted company, companionship, you wanted to do things with somebody, even if it's just the weekend, or take a trip or travel, it's definitely in the cards here. Because this person kind of they're ready for change. Somebody here who's kind of, one of these people, and I've got to tell you, it's someone who's never going to change. One of these people, see, there's somebody new, and then somebody who may be coming back around, or you've moved on, no longer focused. But this is something is ending so something new can begin. To me, it's a new lifestyle, new habits, new lifestyle. See, some sort of an agreement. But there is a physical attraction. There's a spark and an attraction. But it's choosing the one. Somebody sees somebody as the one. And if you are the feminine, you have to choose the person that's happy, positive, high vibrational. You have to look at yourself and be real. Okay, with this Aquarius energy, there was some Aquarius energy here. It's about being real with yourself, looking at the reality of the situation, about your own lifestyle, the way you live your life. Who fits? Who's the best fit? Somebody here fits with other people's friends and family. Okay, fits with their friends and family really well too. So there's all these things to look at, but this is really about companionship, spending time together and getting to know each other and going down this path. Somebody definitely is in their feels, but I'm gonna only one of these people is super emotional and emotionally ready. The other person, I don't know. Okay, I just don't. It's like they keep their feelings to themselves. But we always have to remember, some people come in, they don't feel as secure. Something blocking. Like I say, it's trust issues. Someone who took a risk. It's a person who needs to push through those fears. So, yeah. Like I say, a little bit of, somebody here has a little lack of confidence and a little bit of insecurity. Somebody else is coming in very humble. So, but there is new. And the sun is shining. Everything's going to be out in the open. See, every ending, this Scorpio energy, someone's releasing emotional blocks, things that are keeping them stuck. We have a person who's been very curious with the Page of Swords. See, this is, some of you got somebody who's curious. They want to know. They're talking to people. They're seeing the light. They're seeing things a little different. They have a different perspective. So this could be something that, with someone that never went anywhere. Maybe they didn't follow through and they're going to follow through now. So just take what resonates, okay? Because I do feel some of you, there's two others of you, it's just this masculine going through all these energies here about how they're feeling. Yeah, there's definitely some mirroring between some of you. The house, the home, the mirroring. Yeah, the Magician, communication. But it's two people who have everything they need to manifest their desires. There's a lot of desire. But I feel some of you, I really feel there's some of you who have been single for a while. You're kind of set in your ways. You may just want company and companionship, someone to do stuff with. You may not, some of you, even the Empress often will decide to stay single, but enjoys companions. And you may actually have someone who feels that way too, for some of you. So there's a little something here for a lot of people. But this curious person is learning. They're talking to people. They're seeing things from a different light. They want to know more. They want to spend time with you. See, it's spending time. The only way to get to know someone is spend time, and often take a little trip. So, yeah, choices. But we have an Empress who's not budging or giving in until somebody comes in right and they offer up that cup. Because this is a person who's pretty content where they're at. I think the Empress is set in their ways a little bit too. I have to be honest. So it's all about being real, seeing the reality of the situation and making the right choice. Bye for now.